Have you ever struggled to climb the ranked ladder in a video game? Maybe you even went out of your way to install several different coaching apps to help you get better, but you still didn't make any progress. Instead of spending hours every day trying to get better, have you considered that playing too much might be the main problem? What if you could capture just a time where you'll play at your best every day, so you can know when you'd have the best chance of winning? This program sets out to do exactly that. Hi, my name is George Couch, and I'm the creator of the Peak Gaming Performance Tracker. This program takes in data from games that you play, and then recommends time slots of when you should play based on when it believes that you'll perform at your best. This program captures your game data for League of Legends, Rainbow Six Siege, and Valorant. At the end of each match from any of these three games, a data entry will be created for that specific match. The data captured includes your kills, deaths, and assists, or KDA, the match outcome, the length of the match, the time of the day that you played, and the date that you played it on. A game ID is also added to the beginning of each data entry. This specifies which of the three games that the match took place in and allows the program to distinguish between which data entries to analyze when generating time slots. The API that I'm using to gather data from these games is called Overwolf. Overwolf's platform is used to make mods for games as web applications that don't have to run in browsers. This gives my program the opportunity to use tools such as web local storage. Using this, I'm able to store all of the collected data entries as string value pairs, both permanently and reliably. From there, I'm able to convert each entry into local storage into elements that I can perform math on during the analysis phase. The greatest advantage that comes with Overwolf is that I can run my own code on top of the game events. These events come in as a stream, and it's up to my program to capture them. This allows me to make tallies of everything that is happening the instant that it happens. On the match end event, I use the data that I collected to create a data entry. Each game comes with its own challenges to be able to actually make this work, as none of them share the exact same event calls. However, this provides a lot of opportunity for going above and beyond. For example, with Rainbow Six, there's no way to get the match history or the match time for any of its users. My program is able to get the round start and round end events in Rainbow Six Siege and make a tally for all of the rounds to create a match time. More importantly, it's able to subvert the random loading screens in between, so it's exclusively the playable match time. To my knowledge, my program is the only one that has this feature for Rainbow Six Siege. Data collection has been made to work flawlessly across all three of these games. For example, you won't be able to jump into a custom game and get 100 kills to mess up your stats. The only data that is recorded are games that are either in competitive mode or a casual equivalent to that competitive mode. You also won't have to worry about things such as remakes being recorded due to having AFK players at the beginning of the game. These parameters ensure that your time recommendations will be tailored to exactly the competitive game modes that you want to get better at, all while not recording scenarios that are totally out of your control. It may also be that you perform your best at 9 AM on Valorant, but 5 PM on League of Legends. And because of this, you've been given different time frames for each game. To ensure even further accuracy, you'll have recommended time frames for each day of the week to help work around your real life. You may think that you play best sometime before or after work, but this will put all that superstition to rest because you'll have hard data to go off of instead. The recommended time is given based on that flow state lasts for about 2 hours. During those recommendations, you'll be at your highest likelihood to have maximum concentration. However, there are a few things humans can do to extend this. Two very effective ways to do this are to drink more water and get more sleep. On days where you're taking care of yourself, you'll be able to confirm that you want a larger time frame. Each individual confirmation extends your time by 30 minutes for a total of 1 hour. This time will be added to the beginning and end of your time frame evenly. To create time frames from your data, this program uses an algorithm to attach associated weights with each game that you play. This analysis is performed every time you complete a match or enter your biometrics. The game weight is calculated by using your KDA as a default weight, then adding or subtracting weight depending on whether you won the match, and finally adding and subtracting weight depending on if you completed the match faster or slower than usual. This part is done by getting an average of all your matches from the game that's being analyzed. The time frame given to you will be skewed toward data entries with higher weights and does so by taking an average of all of the weights recorded. Checks are also put into place to ensure that your times won't fall outside of the day that the time is assigned to. The recorded data is kept for a month after each game, after which it'll be deleted automatically. This ensures that your data won't grow so large that your new games will have too little impact on your recommendations. You'll be able to constantly improve and leave the old you behind while doing so. Paying for coaching apps can often cost you a lot of money, and often these apps encourage you to play as often as possible. The Peak Gaming Performance Tracker seeks to remind gamers that less is more when it comes to climbing the ladder. Thank you.